Welcome to part 2 of how to make a granny heart square, a video tutorial by Hooked on Patterns. Hopefully, you have already followed my tutorial of how to make a granny heart motif, and you're here to convert the heart into a granny square. If not, you'll need to watch my other video, linked below, and come back here once you've completed round 4. My finished square measures 12 by 12 centimeters. But your size will depend on the yarn and hook size you have chosen. Continue with the same yarn weight and hook size to make the rest of your square. You should be at the point of working the last single crochet into the same space as you started the last round. Keeping with your current yarn colour, continue by slip stitching into each stitch around, starting with the first stitch of round 4. Make sure you don't slip stitch too tightly, just follow the size of the stitches below. When you reach the bottom point of the heart, you should be able to slip stitch into the first chain easily enough. For the second chain, you can just slip stitch into the chain space instead of fiddling to get under the 2 loops. Continue with slip stitching into each stitch around to the beginning again. Now we'll cut the yarn and finish with an invisible join. Pull the end up through the last stitch and thread it on your yarn needle. Now thread the end under the first slip stitch and then back into the middle of the last stitch. Pull to adjust the loop to look like a normal stitch. And then secure it by weaving the end into the back of the heart. Cut off the excess yarn. And that's round 5 complete. This was to create an outline so that the heart shape stands out amongst the square background. You should have a total of 47 stitches, including the faux stitch we made with our invisible join. Now pick a colour for the background square. I have used one of the previous colours, but you could choose a new colour if you prefer. It's best not to use the same colour as the last round, so that you can actually see the heart. Start with making a slip knot. We will be working this round into the stitch tops of round 4, behind the slip stitches we created in round 5. We'll start here, in the first double crochet of the outer set of 3 double crochet stitches, so follow this post up and join with a standing single crochet into this stitch. Now make another single crochet into the same stitch. Now we'll skip 2 stitches and work 3 double crochets into the 3rd stitch along. Chain 1 and work another 3 double crochets into the same stitch again. This creates our first corner. Skip 2 stitches and work 2 half double crochets into the 3rd stitch along. Now we'll skip 1 stitch and work 2 double crochets into the 2nd stitch along. Skip 1 stitch and work 2 double crochets again into the next stitch along. Skip 1 and work 2 half double crochets. Now we'll work the next corner. Skip 2 stitches and work 3 double crochets into the 3rd stitch along. Chain 1 and work another 3 double crochets into the same stitch. So that's the top side done. Now skip 2 and work 2 single crochets. Skip 1 and work another 2 single crochets. Skip 1 and work 2 half double crochets. Skip 1 and work 2 double crochets. Now we're going to work a bottom corner using treble crochets. Skip 1 and work 3 treble crochets. Chain 1 and work another 3 treble crochets into the same stitch. Now skip 1 and work 2 double crochets. Skip 1 and work 2 half double crochets. Now we're going to skip 3 stitches at the bottom here and work into the 4th stitch along. Make 2 half double crochets. Skip 1 and work 2 double crochets. And now for the last bottom corner. Skip 1 and work 3 treble crochets. Chain 1 and work another 3 treble crochets into the same stitch. Skip 1 and work 2 double crochets. Skip 1 and work 2 half double crochets. Skip 1 and work 2 single crochets. And that's round 6 complete. You should have a total of 60 stitches, 14 on each side, plus a chain 1 in each corner. Join into the first stitch with a backwards join. Now for round 7, chain 1 to step up. And work a single crochet into the first stitch below. Now work 4 more single crochets, 1 in each stitch, up to the corner. Now we'll work a corner into the chain 1 space. Work 1 single crochet, chain 1, and work another single crochet into the same space. Now we'll work 14 single crochets along the top side, 1 in each stitch. Don't forget this first stitch here, as it can easily become hidden. So there should be 14 single crochets up to the next corner. Now work another corner into the chain 1 space. Single crochet, chain 1, single crochet. Now we'll work 14 single crochets along the next side. And work a corner into the next chain 1 space. Single crochet, chain 1, single crochet. Work 14 single crochets along the bottom side. And make a corner into the next chain 1 space. Single crochet, chain 1, single crochet. We should have 9 stitches left until we reach the beginning again. Single crochet in each of these stitches. And that's the square complete. We'll finish off with an invisible join. Cut the yarn and pull the end up through the last stitch. Thread on your yarn needle. This time we'll thread under the second stitch along and back into the middle of the last stitch. Now pull to adjust the yarn to make a faux stitch top over the first stitch. You should get a seamless finish like this. When you look at the back, you should see the real first stitch poking out a bit. Thread the end up through the back loop of this stitch to catch onto it. And then secure the end by weaving it into the back. trim off the excess yarn. And we're done. Make some more to join together to make blankets, or use them for any other type of granny square project. Thanks for watching. For more free patterns, visit hookedonpatterns.com and subscribe for more videos.